On up.
What?
No, first of all, Mikkel, see, look, bitch, look, okay, he is on it today.
Yes.
He is ready to record.
And go.
And go. Wait, something gotta, no, you gonna come back a little this way here. He is ready, okay? And his phone is not in his hand. I know that's right. Let me turn this TV off. But I do gotta connect the damn thing, but I'll connect it in about 20 minutes.
What?
I ain't connect the charger to the camera.
Oh, we'll be done by that.
Well, it got 55 minutes. We gonna be
right.
We gonna be done way before that. Okay. Well.
Yeah, cause we ain't gonna
talk all of these topics. Yeah. So what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed your week, and I really hope that you took time out of your busy schedules to stop watching the reality shows and to get into the Democratic National Convention, which tonight is the last night for the convention.
And it's been good.
Yeah, it's been a whole lot going on. Excuse me. But before we get into the video, if you're first time watcher of the Scorpion Show, there's a little bobblehead above Mikkel's head. Please click that and subscribe to the Scorpion Show. To everybody, please make sure you like this video and share this video to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you choose to share our videos. I want to say thank you to the people that donated to the Scorpion Show block party. I was so.
Can I go see
2 people? Yeah.
Oh, 2 people?
2 people.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Well, thank you.
But so far,
right?
You know,
thank you.
Yeah. So if you would like to donate, the link is inside the more info box. Also,
the GoFundMe is on your Instagram page.
It's on my Instagram page. If you can click the link to go straight there.
It's hot.
Yeah, I'm trying to let that air. Maybe I need to turn that light off above.
No, you don't need to turn it off. I just got like a broke heat flash.
You're getting old. That's what happened with 30. Ooh, baby. Jesus. Yes, catch it. So yeah, so the block party is August 20th. It's going down from 3 to 8:30. So if you have not made your travel plans, please make your travel plans. I want to see New York in the building. I want to see Baltimore in the building. I want to see DC in the building. Virginia. Ashley Miller is coming from Chicago. PR chick, pretty PR chick is coming from Buffalo, New York. So we got some people that was a part of the blackout that will be at the barbecue. So I'm just excited, okay? I'm excited because everybody has been asking when is it coming back? Bitch, August 20th, okay? So mark it on down. Megabus is cheap from New York. It only take 2 hours. Baltimore 2 hours. DC maybe 3 hours. So come on up, have a good time. But yeah, so the Democratic National Convention has been going on this week, and I've seen some brilliant speeches from Cory Booker, of course, to Barack Obama, President Barack Obama. And I mean, last night he killed it. But Cory Booker, his speech was great, and I think maybe after Hillary Clinton's term, because I'm just gonna talk like it's gonna happen. After Hillary Clinton's term, maybe Cory Booker can take over because it was very powerful. He's young, he's in his 40s, but you know, let him get some more experience being in he's in the Senate, right? Mm-hmm. Let him get more experience being a senator before he goes to being a president, because he knows all the bullshit that's going on right now, and he can talk about all of that in 2024. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for him. I love seeing the mothers of victims from gun violence, from police officers or just by regular people on the street. Sandra Bland's mother was not here for all the games. She wanted to say what she had to say. And then Trayvon Martin's mother spoke. Jordan Davis's mother spoke. They all gave great speeches. And the mother that really hit me, it wasn't from Tuesday night's convention. It was last night. One of the mothers that was, she was a mother of one of the Pulse victims. Oh, yeah. And she spoke about her being a police officer and things like that. And she was going on talking about how great her son was. But what made me cry, and I cried, is when she said, when my son was born, there were laws to protect him. But when he died, there was no laws to protect him. And that just struck me, because, you know, that could be me in the club. Me just having a good time and then all of a sudden getting shot up, and then your family members got to speak for you. So that shit, it took me there. And then me personally, knowing someone that's died from violence, my nephew, I don't really talk about it much, but he was stabbed 2 times in the heart. You know, violence it just has to stop, period, in our country. And her losing, like her talking about that, and then me getting the flashback, because it seemed like last night everybody was talking about violence and why it must stop, and I got that, baby, that was it for me. And I went outside, and people's like, are you okay? I'm like, look, I'm fine. I just had to stop watching it, because from like a little bit at the 8 o'clock, I couldn't take it no more. Because it was just depressing to see that. And it's also depressing that we have people on both sides. I mean, this has been going on for a long time. And it's like, when will this stop? We can have guns. I'm afraid of guns, but I don't need a gun. But what I'm saying is, I'm okay with people having guns. But there's no reason why people should have machine guns, assault rifles. Why do you need that to protect yourself? Nobody needs that. All military weapons should be for the military. Not for people to have any home, even just to hunt shit. No. You want to shoot a deer, bitch, shoot a deer with a regular gun. And I hope that deer gets you. I don't get this, the idea of let's hunt this and shoot it and kill it. Like, it's not no fucking sport. Those are animals living their lives. They have families too. Just like we have families. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. But yeah, it was just, heard a lot of great speeches. What are your thoughts so far before Hillary Clinton speaks tonight?
I loved the convention. I loved Bill Clinton. I loved his personal, how he took it to a personal point of view. I love Joe Biden. Joe Biden was Joe Biden.
Okay, crazy job.
Okay, he let you know. He let you know. And I think that had this stuff not happened with his son and Hillary running, I think he would have ran and became the nominee.
Yeah.
I enjoyed almost everyone that I heard. Tim Kaine it was interesting watching Tim Kaine, because I was trying to, first of all, Tim Kaine is one of those guys that I saw somebody say that Tim Kaine is that neighbor that plows he snow plows your driveway for you before you wake up in the morning, and when you wake up it's done and you see him waving at you. He does that type of person. He was a little goofy to me, because I was trying to understand his humor, because I was like, wait, where, but I can see why Hillary chose him as her running mate, because he's personable.
Yes.
And he can talk to you without even feeling like you're being lectured or you're hearing a speech, but rather you're hearing somebody, your next door neighbor, talk to you. He's that kind of guy. He's that kind of guy that you feel like you know him. I have a few Virginia followers on Instagram that were saying, like, we love him,
okay,
Virginia, and he's never lost it. We love him,
okay.
And Tim Kaine, interesting enough, he and his wife attend an all-black church.
Yes.
And they've been attending, and that was the church that they got married in,
okay.
and still have been attending that church.
And they still live in the same house for 24 years.
24 years. They are your next door neighbors.
American people.
They are. And I can see why, after listening to him last night, why Hillary Clinton chose him. That was a brilliant move on her part, because people still feel like she's a little robotic and that they don't really know. But he brought that personal side to this ticket. And he got out there and just was like, listen, I didn't even really care for what he had on. I got a shirt on with that tie. But that was Tim. You know what I mean? And that's what made it even more real. Like, he didn't allow somebody to dress him. He got dressed his damn self. And I liked when he spoke about his wife's husband, his father-in-law, and explaining how his father-in-law used to be the governor of Virginia, and back in the day, and he was a Republican, and still is a Republican. And his father-in-law is in his 90s, and he was up there in the box sitting with the family. And he was saying how his father-in-law, who's a staunch Republican, was like, listen, I cannot vote for Donald Trump.
Okay.
So I have to vote for Hillary because I can't vote for him, not because of Tim Kaine and Hillary Clinton, not because of Tim Kaine being his son-in-law, but he's just said, my father-in-law feels like Donald Trump does not represent the party that he's been a part of for all these years, and so therefore he can't support somebody like him.
Okay.
And it's like, it's a great thing to hear people who've been around for a long time saying, listen, I've been a part of this particular party for years and years and years, and this is not really somebody that represents us. We don't really know what the hell he represents. You know what I mean? And the people that are supporting him are just people who are like, you know what, we got him, so we just gonna support him. But other people are like, no, we're not doing that. But overall, I really enjoyed the speeches. I really enjoyed President Obama, and I loved when Hillary Clinton came out. President Obama really passed the baton to Hillary last night. He really did. He really took that baton and said, you know what? For the past 8 years, y'all stuck by me, and now I'm passing it on to somebody that I feel as though y'all can and y'all should stick by. And interesting enough, I had a follower last night who tweeted, and he tweeted and said, oh, his name, Arthur memes.
Okay. What? Open the door. Yeah, do your uncle a favor. First of all, take this, right?
You take this. Luella said thank you.
Oh yeah, but take that too.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Hello,
I always get my coins. You do. See, now I'm getting coins back from other people.
Faster than you are from
your family.
There you go. What is this?
Just a little bit, yeah.
So one of my followers on Twitter tweeted, he said, after that whole Obama speech, he said, I feel like I'm taking this moment for granted. Like, this will be in the history books forever long after that. And I actually...
Let's hope.
I agree with him, because, not that I'm taking it for granted, but I feel like a lot of folks out there are taking this moment for granted. And they're not looking at the picture like, this is historic.
It is.
We're going from the first African-American president to possibly the first female president that is qualified, and is probably the most qualified candidate that we've ever had in the history of the presidents.
Obama got Clinton together last night and he said, I'm sorry. But
he kept it real. He said, listen, she's more qualified than I was, and she's more qualified than you were. But you know what's so funny?
Now, because she done been a Secretary of State working under a president when...
No. What he was saying was the same thing her husband said
for 40 years.
She's been doing this for 40 years.
Yeah.
She's been doing this longer than Bill Clinton has been doing what he's been doing. And remember, Clinton said it himself a few nights ago that she was doing this before I even met her, before I even started doing this, to the point where he said he got a job somewhere and they told him, we think we hired the wrong Clinton because your wife knows more about what's going on than you.
Yeah. And what I like what he said, it was that he was like, when I first ran for governor, it was 2-year terms back in that time, and then he lost, and then he got to know the people and found out what was going on that they really wanted, and then he got reelected and was been the only Arkansas governor to be reelected twice after losing. So I enjoyed his speech. And for some people that have been like, well, why did he talk about Hillary? Y'all got to understand this.
Why did who talk about Hillary?
I mean, Bill Clinton talk about him meeting her and stuff like that. Y'all got to understand, there's a lot of new people that have just turned 18, probably was born during the Clinton presidency, but
so
don't know shit about
the Clinton presidency. Right.
So all they know is, oh, they done signed this crime bill and got rid of all black people. But drugs was heavy and rampant back in the day. No law is perfect, okay? I don't think Bill Clinton ever set out to say, oh, I'm going to lock up all of these black people, because from what I remember, everybody that's black loved Bill Clinton, okay? So now all of a sudden to hear like, oh, the Clintons, they don't like black people.
For those of us that grew up during the Clinton era, that's just hard for us to believe. And not to cut you off, but I remember last night, I said to myself, wow. I remember when I was going to Dunbar around, what's that, 12th and Cecil B. Moore?
I don't know that school.
Okay, well, I think that is 12th and Cecil B. Moore, because that's where that school, what is it, Wanamaker that they tore down? Well, the school across the street from the Dunbar.
Yeah.
I was going to Dunbar in 1992 when George Bush and Bill Clinton were running against each other. And I remember they gave us this mock election for the students to pick, write down who you thought would win. And I remember writing Bill Clinton, and Bill Clinton won. And it's crazy because throughout my childhood, Bill Clinton was president. So when he left in 2001, it was like, wow, this is the only man that I've really known. Because I was so young when Bush was president, and I was so young, and I was a baby when Reagan was president, that I don't really remember their presidencies. But Clinton, I remember his presidency. So when he left in 2001, I was just like, wow, I feel like, how are we going to survive without Bill Clinton? And then he left on such a high, but I agree with you. So many people today, and I got so shocked that so many people today say so many negative things about the Clintons and blacks, and I'm like, I don't remember that in the 90s, because black people loved
He was dubbed the first black president.
He was
a black.
by black people.
And that's why I think a lot of the older blacks and black people, that's why they are going to continue to vote for Clinton. Now, I don't care. Now, I don't want to say I don't care. But, you know, after the release of the emails and saying some things, there were people that were not here for Bernie Sanders. And I understand that. But to think that they sabotaged his campaign.
Right, no.
No.
That's not the case at all.
Because I haven't seen anybody or from the emails get on TV and just speak for Clinton and things like that.
Right.
And they did not take people to the polls and push those buttons for Clinton.
Right.
It was literally like a dead heat. And I'm going to give Sanders this because that motherfucker was polling at 9. When he, like, ain't nobody know him.
Right.
It was like, it was a shoo-in that Hillary Clinton was going to be the Democratic nominee. Then all of a sudden, the Phil the Burn campaign really took over.
He started resonating to a lot
of people, especially when he started talking about free shit and talking about $15 an hour. That'll get anybody on your side. Okay. Who wouldn't want $15 an hour? Okay. Who wouldn't want free college education?
Minimum wage. That's a great start off.
Yeah, but
somebody just getting out of high school.
The baby, it just don't work that way. And I really hope that they really consider 12 instead of 15, because you know how bosses know how to work their clock. You know how bosses know how to make sure that even though there is the assessing as Obamacare, you know these small businesses know how to get around that, and other companies, oh, you'll just work part-time. You don't have to work full-time, so that way I don't have to pay for anything. So imagine if people get $15 right off the bat, how bad that would be for a lot of people, because a lot of people be working part-time. Like, nobody want to talk about that. $15 an hour is not going to happen right away. It will happen gradually, and let it happen gradually, because all states cannot pay out $15 an hour. It's not possible. But I really like I can understand people's frustrations about Bernie Sanders, but what I cannot accept is people trying to take over a convention because you're upset that somebody that you were supporting lost.
Especially when the person that you were supporting knows that he lost fairly, and he stepped aside and started supporting
Hillary Clinton. He had no choice.
He had no choice but to. And he was there last night too, which I honestly thought that he wouldn't be there, because he made his speech and I thought he was just going to go to hell home. But no, he stuck around.
Because Bernie Sanders is not playing with the Democrats.
No.
And this is another thing. What Bernie Sanders did was he has created a lot of changes, or he has saying, like, if you want my support, and if you want me to get out there and tell people to vote for Hillary, this is what I want. And something that I'm noticing about our party is that we are about compromise. Okay? So Bernie's like, this is what I fought for. And even though I'm not going to be the president, this is what I want. And this is what I know what will work for the Democratic Party and the people that supported me. And he has made basically a new Democratic Party within the Democratic Party before she even got in office.
And you know what I think too would be really smart is if she chose him to be somewhere in her cabinet if she's elected president.
Yeah.
You know, I think that would be really smart on her part to keep him around. Because listen, you see that a lot. You see a lot of presidents who, and they spoke about this on The View today, and it's funny because I was thinking this, and it's like, you see a lot of presidents, they run against people, they run against their rivals, and then once they win, they bring their rivals along. You know what I mean? Barack Obama made Joe Biden his vice president. Remember, Joe Biden was running against him in the 2008 campaign along with Hillary. he turned around and made her his Secretary of State. You know, it happens. It happens, and I hope that she does take into consideration and bring in Bernie Sanders.
He needs to be somewhere in her cabinet.
He needs to, because Bernie Sanders will help her. He will help her. But see, now after this convention, it is now time for Hillary. Because everybody, first of all, I think this convention was probably one of the best conventions I've ever seen. Everybody came up there. She had heavy hitters. She had Michelle Obama, Bernie Sanders, Bill Clinton, Joe Biden. She had President Obama. She had all these heavy hitters coming out and speaking for her. Now it's time that now that this convention is over, you got until now, until November. You have to start getting out there, Hillary Clinton, and becoming more personable. You cannot still ride this robotic train. You have to become more personable. You have to go hard. Keep telling the American people what it is that you're going to do once you become president, and why it is that they should elect you as president, okay? Because people like me and Kevin, you already got our vote. But you need to start talking to those Bernie or bust people who are still rooting for Bernie, even though he's not. But you have to still talk to them. You have to reach those independent folks who are saying, listen, Bernie ain't in there, so we going to Donald Trump. You have to start talking so you can reach those people. Because now that the convention is over, it is up to you to try to get those people to come on board with you so that we can defeat Donald Trump in November. I'm sorry to say 2016, but in November. Because this is not a game. This is not a game. This is real life. This is not a reality show. This is not a game. This is real life. And what would it look for us, this country, to elect someone like Donald Trump as the next president to succeed Barack Obama? Everything that he's worked so hard for in the 8 years that Republicans have just tried to diminish will basically go away if Donald Trump becomes president. And we don't want to see that. So I need Hillary Clinton to be able to go out there and talk to these people. And I need these people to be willing to listen to her. Rather than say, oh, well, she's a liar, she's this and she's that. All politicians are liars.
And that's what I loved about what Obama said. Like, I couldn't do everything.
Right.
Hillary's made mistakes over her 40 years.
Right.
She's made mistakes. I made mistakes.
Sorry to keep calling him Obama. But President Obama kept it REAL. That's why I applaud him for saying the things that he said about the mistakes that he's made, the mistakes that she's made, the mistakes that her husband has made. Just applaud him for being real. Because we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Hillary Clinton has been doing this for 40 years. Mind you, she started doing this when President Obama was a child. Not a teenager, but a child. She's been doing this since he has been a child, okay? So like he said, she knows what she's doing. Yes, over the past 40 years, she's made mistakes. Yes, she's had some bumps in the road, but she's still here, and that still does not mean that she's any less qualified than Donald Trump.
Bitch, Donald Trump is not even qualified.
He's not even on the scale of being qualified. You know,
he's mad because let me tell you,
Joe Biden said it.
Angry white people
doesn't have a car
who came out and voted for Donald Trump.
That's exactly who
him in there.
Angry white people.
Because ain't no black people doing that.
And you know what's so funny? Because a lot of politically correct people don't want to say it. But angry white folks are the ones who came out and voted for
and guess what?
And Donald Trump fed off of their anger.
And guess what? He's gonna fucking win if you don't get your ass to the polls and vote on November 8th.
And if he wins, a motherfucker, excuse me, but
go ahead and say it.
Who did not vote can't say shit
for the next 8 years.
For the next 4. I hope. Don't say 8.
Let's hope.
For the next 4 years, if he wins. If you didn't get out there and vote, you can't say a motherfucking thing if he wins. I don't want to hear nothing from him.
Oh, because you wanted to vote for Jill Stein. Oh, you want to think that Hillary Clinton was a bad girl.
Okay.
So you want to vote for Jill Stein.
Okay.
Go ahead, fuck it up. Take your ass to the poll. I've been seeing pictures say, girl, I guess I'm with her. I'd rather take that over I'm not going to vote.
Right.
Okay? So, girl, I guess I'm with her. The poll's going to be open from 7 to 8. Take your ass to the poll and get there, okay? And push that button for Clinton.
Okay.
Because I don't want Donald Trump in there. Look at him yesterday. Like, first of all, he's been fawning over all of these dictators, okay? That's what they are, dictators. Fawning all over them. Yesterday, he wanted to have a little press, you know, during the convention, which is fine. But then he encouraged Russia to, I guess, hack Hillary Clinton emails
to find those
30,000 that she already deleted. Okay, they're going. Okay, but if they can find a way to even encourage that, and then say, oh, so the reporter's gonna have something to melt find all over. No,
that's treason.
You were serious.
And if a Democratic candidate said that about Republicans, the Republicans would be all up in arms, trying to figure out how can they get this particular Democratic candidate off the ticket. Period. This is treason and it's wrong. And not only is it treason, but Donald Trump had the nerve to go on Bill O'Reilly, I think yesterday, and then claimed that he was joking when he said it.
Fuck that! That was no joke.
Jokes is he going to tell? This is.
I didn't see him laugh not one bit.
This is the problem. He is a joke. And the problem that we have with him is, or not the problem that we, no, the problem that we will have, y'all don't get out there, fool. But the problem that the Republican Party has with him is that they took him as a joke last year when he said he was going to run. As a matter of fact, everybody did. And we trying to dismiss him, let him run. But he ain't going to, you know, all these qualified candidates on the Republican side, he's not going to get anywhere. And then look, he was a joke and was an even bigger joke. And you know what happened? He got the nomination. And now everybody's trying to figure out how can we get rid of him. You can't. Because he's there now.
But I'm going to need Bill Clinton. I'm going to need Joe Biden, Michelle Obama, and Bill Clinton. Y'all asses got to... Bill, Joe, Tim, Michelle, and Barack. I'm going to need all of y'all asses out there on the campaign trail to make sure he doesn't get in. Because them angry white people, the ones that got him through everything, got him the delegates he needed, y'all gonna all have to be out there to stop Trump. Because this is serious. He is representing the silent majority of people that do not go to the polls and vote. This man made independents switch over to Republicans just so they can vote him in. Okay? As long as y'all keep talking like he's a joke, people are going to wake up.
He's going to be hot jumping all the way into that White House.
Yes.
Okay?
And I don't want Melania. Can you imagine? Bitch, we going to go from Michelle to Melania.
But I don't
from
really,
Barack to Donald.
Yeah, but I don't really want to go in on her.
And then
she ain't got nothing
but she shouldn't have stole a speech. She got everything to do with that too.
Yeah, she does.
And another thing, Bill O'Fucking-Riley. Now see, I give Donald Trump, I thumbs up Donald Trump for not even trying to say anything about Michelle Obama because he knew the backlash he would get.
Okay.
And first of all, I didn't even say nothing after last night. Because I mean, even Michael Bloomberg went at, who was a Republican mayor of New York City. Now he's independent. And he's been Democrat before too. But this is my thing, Bill O'Reilly. How fucking dare you try to fact check Michelle Obama for saying, I live in a house that slaves built. And then you going to say slaves were well fed and had decent lodging.
The ones that helped build the White House.
The ones that helped build the White House. And then you try to make it okay saying that slaves were paid. First of all, ain't no slaves getting paid. Okay. The slave masters was getting that motherfucking check.
Okay.
But then for you to act like that's okay on national TV. Slaves were beaten. First of all, we were taken from our original homeland, beaten up on that boat, fed just a little bit to survive, given water just to survive. The ones they felt weren't strong enough were thrown off the boat. Mothers killing themselves, being pregnant, women getting pregnant by these slave masters, and all of that shit. We have been through, our people, our ancestors have been through too much for you to make it okay or to say that this was okay. How about we kidnap people from your family and make sure they're well fed and have decent lodging? Then maybe it'll be okay. And make sure the slave masters get paid, the kidnappers. How you gonna get on TV and talk like that?
Because Fox News allows them to.
Like y'all really think that that's okay? Really? Sorry if I got a little bit too mad. Ain't nobody gonna ever tell me that slavery was okay because they was well fed and had decent lodging. Bitch, you out your fucking mind if you get on TV and say that. Everybody need to be trying to make a revolt at Fox News to get his ass out of there. All he do is spew hate. That's all they do on the Fox News channel. I'm not finished. I turn to Fox News just to hear the rhetoric. Just to hear what they're feeding the angry white Republicans. How can you find any flaws in what President Obama said? But trust me, they found them.
Oh yeah.
And guess who was number one sitting right next to him? Rudy Giuliani. Another man that cannot hide his hate for black people. Now I understand some officers here got upset because Hillary Clinton didn't invite them on the stage. But let me tell you something. You had you had Charles Ramsey, who was our police chief for about 8 years. Commissioner. Isn't the same thing?
No.
Oh. Well, Richard Ross is our chief, right?
No,
and
he's
then,
the new commissioner.
Oh shit. Well, bitch, fuck him. Yeah, he is the new commissioner.
Yeah.
Anyway, he always been nice. But you know, Derek Sawyer, and they got rid of him, but I don't care. Anyway, we do have some nice little people that be running shit around our city.
Richard Ross is the commissioner.
Yeah. So, you know, he got up there and he was speaking, but after all of the violence stuff, I had to get off of there. I had to get outside. But he was talking about how, you know, he lost 8 police officers, and I remember that time. It was like, what the fuck is going on? Nobody in our city of Philadelphia has ever cheered a police officer being killed. It is never okay.
No.
So what makes you think that Americans are going around saying, let's go kill police officers? The people that are doing that are people that's just out of their mind. And they are not affiliated with anybody or any terrorist group. But see, that's the narration that they want to lead on. That black people are terrorists, and then you want to compare them to the KKK. I don't see nobody hanging from no trees. I don't see nobody police buildings burning down. Okay? I don't find out about nobody's missing. You don't hear about none of that shit. We not about that. Only thing we're going to do, they going to protest. They might burn up their own shit, but they trying to get their point across that we are tired of this. And then Freddie Gray, the Freddie Gray case. You mean to tell me none of them 6 officers are responsible for the death of Freddie Gray? So it's just official that now the van is going to go on trial because the van killed Freddie Gray.
Because the van killed Freddie Gray.
Really? And I feel bad for Marilyn Moses because she seems like... Who the fuck is that? Get her off my screen. Get her off my screen. That's your fault. Is that really his mom? Oh my God. No, don't do that because you make me... Don't do that. But I do need justice. I don't care what she looks like. That sounds like the whole drug. You wrong for that.
I didn't do it. Shit didn't come to it. I just saw it.
So basically, the city paid. Let me see. The city paid for their mistake. They gave her $6 million.
I thought his mom was him.
Baby. You know I seen her at one of the party events.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I know.
She was at the BT Awards too.
Really? Yeah, I seen her sitting in the audience. You ain't gonna never know what we talking about.
Oh,
There's people still trying to find out if he's gay or not. They trying. People.
How would they still be trying to find that out? It's as clear as day.
People need to get their gator together. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm done ranting.
Okay.
Okay? I'm done. But listen, y'all, it's important that y'all get to the polls and vote. Go. And not only that, not only is the presidency on the line, I believe the House of Representatives and some senator seats are on the line. Okay? So, this is the thing. Republicans know black people not going to vote now unless it's just for presidency.
And like President Obama said, it's more than just the president. It's the judges. You got to know who your judges are. Your police chief. Your everything.
The same shit we've been saying on our show.
Yes. Yeah. That's why people, when they award the most informative bloggers, I'm sorry, but we kind of are.
Now, I ain't gonna say we get everything right, or I get everything right.
We may not always get everything right, but by God damn it, we always talk about it. And we may be having people in our comments to say, no, y'all need to fact check and do this. But guess what? At least we talking about it. Because I'm sure your other favorite blogger ain't talking about it.
No, because they busy crying on camera and then blaming me for their fucking issues. But they are so fucking nasty. And they love to down everybody's mishaps. From, you know, let me tell y'all something. This bitch right here, y'all can say what y'all want to say. But this bitch, when it's time for us to have serious talk, we have serious fucking talk. And it ain't no, well, you know, it be like, girl, now you fucking try. And, well, hold up. Who the fuck you think? No, that's us.
That's us. That is.
So how dare you?
That is us.
How dare you tell her, oh, I know it ain't going on. And I know he ain't sleeping at night. What the fuck?
Wait, whoa, wait. What am I missing? Because I
know he ain't sleeping at night.
I missed something.
I know he ain't sleeping.
Who's not sleeping at night? Me?
Oh, me. I know he ain't sleeping. Hey, I don't know.
But wait. Pause. What did I miss? Because you are talking in riddles.
Oh, no, they know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with me and you?
Oh, because at one point, I didn't want to have this, I didn't want to have a conversation with you, and, you know, first of all.
And you're not sleeping at night?
Yeah, I'm not, but they know I'm not sleeping at night because of me and you.
I'm sorry.
And you don't want to be on this show, and you don't care. But I'm not sleeping at night because of that. If anything, that still fucking scares me is, bitch, if another fire break out, bitch. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Because you damn sure should be worried about me. Because let me tell you something, when I take my black ass home, and I get in that shower, and I take and get in that bed, I'm like this. And I snore now, too.
Bitch, I've been snoring.
I do snore now.
Now?
Yeah, because before I
sleepwalking.
I haven't done that in a while.
Good, that's good. That's crazy.
I haven't.
Because I need you around.
Okay. Because apparently I don't want to be here.
Yeah, because I ain't shit without you, so I need you around.
Listen, but in any event, I'm sorry, whoever said we're not sleeping or he's not sleeping, I'm almost certain. Wait a minute. I know for a fact he's sleeping. Because when I call him in the fucking early morning, he's always sleeping.
I'm like, bitch.
And I mean, Kevin, why are you still asleep at 10 and 11 o'clock in the fucking morning?
Bitch, I ain't got shit else to do. Wendy on break. But let me tell you, whatever Wendy rerun came on today, her whole hot top, that shit was good. Okay? That it was so good that I was envisioning it in my dream.
The one that you don't.
Okay? And then I seen Tamar and I said, ooh. Shit, I don't know what happened. But then, you know, I switched right over to the View. Because once they heard this is our time, I was, bitch. And they went in. Don't change this lineup.
On the View, done. Jedediah, Sonny, Joy, Paula, and Whoopi, the perfect panel since the original. The old
Don't change it, because it's good.
Well, she probably can go on too.
Huh?
She probably can go on too.
Who? Who can go home? Is that really his mother? Who is that? Who is that? Baby, I just hope that, you know what? That is sad. Stop doing that. Bitch, you like James Brown, bitch. She's been through a lot. Oh, she's been through a lot. She's been through a lot. Don't do that, Miguel.
I'm not doing nothing.
She's been through a lot. Then you gonna highlight the bitch. Bitch, you tried it.
Your reaction, I knew, would be priceless once you saw that video. That girl tried it, recorded that video. Because I did not know that was his mom. I thought,
you know what I thought that was? Because I didn't watch it.
I did.
I thought that was, I blame it on Quay. I thought that was, what's her name? MC Deborah, bitch.
That's what you thought. But,
yes, I thought that was her face. You tried that. No, because, bitch, no. I I ain't laughing at that because, baby, I don't need my mother out there, child. I don't need her.
Bitch!
I don't need Barbara. Because, you know,
don't get her sleep.
because Barbara would talk about me thinking on to Sears. Baby, let me tell y'all something one more time.
No, we both are sleeping that night. And
I sleep. When I sleep, bitch, I sleep very good. Okay? I don't worry. Y'all got to remember.
I got to remember.
Live your lives, okay? Your life is more important than what anybody else is doing.
You said somebody got on camera and was crying?
Oh, first of all, they was crying about their issues. First of all, that's fine.
Right.
But let me tell y'all something. A man or a woman, but more importantly, a man will never make your life better, okay? Only thing they're going to do is make it worse, okay?
Oh, they were crying
because you're trying to fill a man to fill a void.
You're trying to fill a
for
void
the issues with a. You're trying to fill your issues with a because you think a man can fill that void, but no, baby, you got to dig deeper than that.
Maybe maybe
a man can only make you feel good in the ass.
Maybe that particular.
Or your, well, what a pussy. Either way, but I'm gonna say this. Well, that's the only holes they're gonna fill. Your mouth, your that's the only thing they can fill. But you feeling the void, you thinking the man gonna change shit?
Are you sure it's about a man?
Oh yeah. They got on camera crying. First of all, let me tell you something about. First of all,
maybe this particular person needs to come to church with this particular church queen.
Yeah, but hey, maybe. But I'm gonna tell you this.
So you won't have those voices.
I am the happiest person that people will know. I have my own issues, okay? So I deal with my issues privately. And if anything going on in my house, it goes on, but we don't get on camera and discuss that. Now this bitch know a lot of shit. And he know that it's only so much one person can do. Right. And that's fine.
But you ain't never heard, because we all family, you ain't never heard nothing that y'all in here arguing about out on the streets.
Never.
Never.
It will never go up. Because I'm not that kind of bitch.
No, but I'm just saying, because even when I'm in here, we're family now.
But let me tell y'all something.
The way they cuss each other out in front of me.
And the way he get cursed out too, because you better not say nothing. Especially if the tea is if the tea is too hot, and this bitch trying to put an ice cube in it, what the fuck you got to do with anything? You can go home.
That's the first thing his mom told me. And then y'all be trying to sometimes drag me in.
Well, ain't that right, Miguel?
Ain't that right, Miguel? And his mama look at me, and you better not say shit, because you can go the fuck home.
You an instigator, bitch.
You old instigator, you fucking bitch. And I just sit right there. Because I'm an instigator.
But let me get back to something.
Because I will instigate an argument.
I have a good, let me tell you, I don't have to say this, but I'm going to say this. My heart is nothing but love. Mm-hmm. I love people. Even people that done me wrong, I have nothing but love for them. And I have never I only lost 2 friends in my life. One name began with a J and one name began with a T. Those are the only 2 people I lost in my life. And they are the same fucking people. But see, the thing is...
How can 2 different names be the same person?
Because you care about people and you see them...
No, you mean you lost 1 person.
2. I lost 2 friends.
Oh, it's like you said I lost
2 people.
1 person with 2 different names.
But they're the same. Oh, trust, they're the same.
Oh, the same personality.
The insecurity.
Oh.
Insecurities will kill a person.
Well, you know what they say? You never lose a friend.
Well, because they never was your friend. Ooh. But see, one I know for sure one was a friend.
But where they at now?
I don't know. I don't check for them. But see,
because I know where all my friends.
I know, but I know what hurt me is the one that really hurt me, because I really felt sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really care for a person from a distance. But one person, you know, you can still care for them because you see something is wrong. Mm-hmm. Something is wrong.
Upstairs.
It's wrong. Mm-hmm. And when it's wrong to a point where you like, well, what can you do? But you done blocked them and you took them out your phone and all of that. Only thing I could do is just say one more time, this is it. This is all you can do, because there's nothing that I can do to help you. But this is That's all I can say. Oh, but trust and believe, baby. Scorpios, bitch. One thing y'all need to know about Scorpios: Scorpios will help you, but they will also sting you too, bitch. So yeah, it's good advice, but you need to get into what's being said and know that you're still being stung along the way. Because karma gets everybody, baby. You can't get on camera and laugh at people getting fired. You can't laugh at people whose house got on fire. You can't sit there and laugh at people just for going through certain things and think that your life is going to be okay. And you think a man is going to fill that void? Baby, you out your fucking mind.
I would just hope and pray that you got the information wrong and that it's not about a man that they're firing. I would hope that
moving does not solve situations. You have to get yourself together first.
Oh, so they thought moving somewhere would... Oh, why are we talking about this?
Because...
Next topic, because I said I had to go. I don't want to talk about this.
Because this is... Well, TQ...
Yeah, but then I started thinking about it.
And then I'm going to start thinking...
Why are we talking about it?
Because sometimes...
Yeah, let's talk about somebody else. Let's talk about somebody who's important.
Let's talk about...
Mary J. Blige.
Let's talk about divorces. Because divorces is also sometimes a good thing. You need to divorce the dark side that you have fell into. Okay? And maybe some people might care about you.
That's to the bad side.
Nah, see, that's why they got fucked up now. Now, Mary J. Blige, Mary, and can do. Let me tell you what a man can do.
Listen. Because there is a lot.
Let me tell you what a man can do. Mary. Now you done said that this man changed your life. And you wanted to change your life after Aaliyah died. Now I don't know what went on between y'all two.
Who? Her and Aaliyah?
Mary and Ken Do. But Mary, y'all been together 12 years. That's a strong 12 years to still be married to somebody that's not even really in the music industry like that. He's not no famous person. We haven't seen Ken Do in a long time. It's really been a long time.
Just you and I.
Like
the last time
we was at Tea House. You know, it's been a long. Was he even there? I don't even think so. I didn't see him. Cause bitch, I was busy having a good time.
I saw,
baby. But I don't know what y'all went through. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I hope that y'all can really work through this. Even though you filed for divorce, it's like Mary J. Blige filed for divorce. That man has helped change your life, change the shape of your life, changed your ways. He has helped you through everything. And I know he's not God or anything like that, but he has been there for you. That's a man that has been there for you. And I know, I don't know, but I really hope that y'all can work through this. Because it's never, divorce is never fun for anybody.
no.
Not unless he was really, really, really doing you wrong.
I should have known something was wrong the way she was slipping and sliding across the stage.
Baby. But Mary, let me tell you, with Mary knows she can dance. Whitney knew she couldn't dance. Mariah knows she can't dance. But they danced anyway.
And
Alicia Keys too. But,
well, no, she can't.
Wait, somebody gonna say Alicia Keys being petty because that Put in Love Song video never came out because Beyonce outstaged her at Madison Square Garden.
And she did too. And the crazy thing about it is that when you watch that video of them on YouTube at Madison Square Garden performing that song, you can tell that Beyonce was holding back. Because we all know Beyonce goes off on the stage. But she was holding back doing these stupid elementary school girl dances because she knew Alicia Keys, and Alicia Keys was so deaf. If you don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Put in Love Song, and it's a live performance of them. And I mean, you could just tell that Beyonce was just holding back because, you know, she didn't want to out. Because, you know, Beyonce get up there and start, bitch, and swinging and swinging. But she was trying to, because Alicia was like, all stiff. It's like me and Kevin dancing with each other.
So when y'all come to,
and you know who's the Beyonce.
when y'all come to the block party, I am not gonna be dancing.
He's gonna be drinking.
A little bit.
In a little bit. Once he get that in him, he's gonna be.
I'm gonna tell y'all this: I won't have no weed barrels this year. Cause baby.
But yeah, I hope that they work it out too. You know, because it's always sad when people divorce, especially people that've been together for a very long time.
Yeah, it's Mary, like Mary. I really hope that y'all. I pray that y'all can get through this because, first of all, Mary is in her 40s now. He probably the same age.
I thought she was in her 40s then.
It's just no fun trying to start all over. Like, whatever happened, just fix it for y'all because y'all been together too long.
Yeah.
Too long to just.
I hope they do work.
And if Mary break up with him, let me tell you something. Mary is going to win Grammy after Grammy after Grammy after Grammy because
she's going to take it to the studio.
That's the only place to put how you feel. Even just put Mary J. Blige's 15th new album, well, 15th album, probably 13th, should be called Marriage Issues.
No.
And if she put even
issues,
divorce or
issues.
whatever,
issues.
If she put that in and just go to the studio and just spill her heart out, she's gonna help so many people. See, people don't like Mary J. Blige being happy. That's the truth. They don't like Happy J. Mary Blige.
Why? Because she don't make this music?
Because they claim it's not.
Well, you know, Keisha Cole's, when she was going through her mess with her man, she ain't make good music.
No, she just didn't sing it right. But she sang that good music. And I love Keisha Cole.
She just didn't sing it. So what are you trying to say?
Keisha Cole's no Mary J. Blige.
No, you trying to say she's no Keisha Cole?
Who?
Keisha Cole.
No. I like Keisha Cole because she is ratchet. See, Mary at one point was ratchet too.
Yeah, but that was...
But Mary stopped that way before.
Because she had to.
Let me tell you what changed Mary J. Blige's life.
And you can't do that.
Not Going to Cry changed Mary J. Blige from the ghetto Mary J. Blige we knew back then.
With
all the
cats,
baby,
jewelry.
Not Going to Cry when they glammed her ass up. We ain't never see a different Mary J. Blige since. She's always been that Mary J. Sad J. but you know, my life. But no, once Babyface write a song for you, baby, life ain't right. Life is different.
Something's going on.
Yeah. So Mary went through her sad stage, and once she got happy, people wasn't feeling that. Like when she came out with that album with Diddy, they ain't like that. No. Oh, loving life. Oh no, bitch, you tried it.
You tried it because I'm going through shit with my man, and you loving life.
Yeah, and then then when she came out with that Be Without You album, oh, everybody in the world was sad. Everybody, because first of all, after they lost that fairy tale where we belong together, bitch, everybody was like, we've been too strong for too long. Can't be without you, baby.
I'll be waiting because I can't.
Mary. You want it, and nothing can replace it. Call the radio. Bitch, when the last time you got called the radio?
Okay? I don't even know the radio's number. That used to be a treat to call the radio and then hear yourself on the radio.
Yes, who you want to give a shout out to?
I'll never forget the last time I called the radio. Shout out to my friend Jack. He lives in California now. The
He
last
moved
time
out of Cruz?
Yeah, he moved over. He's been living out there for like 2 years.
Hey!
The last time I called the radio, me and him were sitting outside of his house in my car, and they were on the radio talking about Destiny's Child.
I remember that. And you went off. I remember.
I called. Because it was something like, they were having a conversation along the lines that Michelle and Kelly can't last without Beyonce. And I got them out of here. I said, excuse me. Okay, Beyonce is my favorite singer. But Kelly and Michelle have been doing just fine without her. Okay? They may not have been musically successful the way she has, but they are successful in other ventures.
Yes, because...
Well, we're just saying, no, you're not saying a motherfucking thing while I'm on this phone.
Well, Kelly is still music.
Yeah, but I'm saying...
She had a baby.
But see, the thing about this is the thing. When people think about, and I don't want to go too deep into this because we got other topics, but when people think about people who don't do this, they just look at it one-dimensionally. They don't think about the other stuff that Kelly and Michelle are doing. And therefore, Kelly is still making music. But people don't hear it on the radio as much as you hear a Beyonce song. So in people's mind, Kelly's not successful. Or Kelly's not doing anything. Like I had to explain to somebody outside the other day that no, Michelle is doing very well. Well, what is she doing? I ain't heard nothing since Jesus.
Well, let me tell you.
I said, well, Michelle, she's been on Broadway. I said she has her own linen line now. I said, and her basketball team.
And baby,
she's doing just fine.
Michelle has her own line, her own bedding line, and those sheets are on. Well, excuse me, the blankets,
the quilts,
the quilts,
the
beds in my house. They're in my house today.
What?
Her bedding. So they're in my room. And in Charles' room, and in my mom's room.
No, right? This is?
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Yeah. That's Michelle Williams' bedding.
Well, you need to throw it in the washer.
I do, but shut up.
Michelle.
You tried me.
He's doing you dirty.
That's right.
He's doing you dirty.
You tried it. But listen, bitch, I got other things to be worried.
Listen. Look at me.
Look at my face.
Yo, look at me. That's Michelle. You need to throw that in the washer and don't break it.
No, I will.
This is probably the reason why that other washer broke.
No, it is thick, but
you have to see his bed.
Tell him what's on it.
What's not on it? What's on it? What's not on it? Bitch.
Listen. Like I said, I got too many issues.
Okay? To be worried about somebody crying about a man. Okay?
And not sleeping at night.
It's not sleeping. Why you not sleeping at night? This damn bed, where you sleeping at?
Look, don't do it, okay?
But shout out to Michelle Williams. She's doing
she looked out. She looked out for my family.
I know that's right.
We had a lot of people, but that's not what I do. I don't boast about that.
Right.
You're not supposed to brag about what you're doing. You're supposed to let the girls see it.
Yes.
So you're getting on camera. I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and why ain't this person doing this, and why ain't this person? Baby, you're gonna never be happy.
So you want your works show. My pastor preached about that. I'm gonna see if I can try to find it.
And like RuPaul said, if you don't love yourself, how the fuck can you love somebody else? Power and weakness. I would rather them see it in my walk and in my life than them hear it from my lips. Who's they? They? They?
Wait.
Come on,
Then, wait. What was I supposed to write? I don't know what I was supposed to put right there.
Oh, girl, you was feeling it. Man.
I know I was. I must have been typing. I was typing too fast. But anyway, power and my weakness. That was the title of a sermon that my pastor preached from 2 Corinthians chapter 12, 1 through 10, okay? And it was a good child. This Sunday was, no, not this Sunday. Wasn't this Sunday? I don't know.
Oh, you got a lot of sermons on your phone.
Well, notes. When he's preaching, you write there your notes. So this was from this Sunday. Girl, I was in there typing.
Look,
I had to stop typing.
Let me tell you how I'm going to get y'all church together. Y'all won't have to get the audio recordings from these services.
Everybody, but you know what we do? We record the services. In the back, Mike, our sound technician, he actually records them. I bought a DVD one day, and I don't know, I guess it was a bad DVD. Well, it was a bad DVD, because I heard every damn thing, but I couldn't see shit. I was upset. Because that particular Sunday, we had...
That's about to be my new hustle. I'm going to McCall's church and record.
Hey, we had church. But no, yes, I have a lot of, when you take notes. Also, a lot of people in church, when the pastor's preaching, they're taking notes. A lot of them have pads and notepads and they're writing. I do it on my phone because I take my phone everywhere. So this way, when I'm somewhere and I'm feeling, I can go to my notes and go. Yes.
And Keisha Knight Pulliam, Rudy from the Cosby family. I think that Tigger was really a nice guy for her. I don't know what happened, how they broke up, because I didn't even knew they broke up. All we knew is that Keisha had a new man, and it was Ed Hartwell from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's a fine ass, thick man. He's a nice, thick man, a sexy man. But, we found out that earlier this year that they were getting married, but Tigger spilled the beans and said they are married, and it was true that they secretly got married. And then 6-7 months later, they're getting a divorce. And then he went behind her back and told her, no, she said she filed for the divorce or through divorce papers in his face and said that we're going to get a divorce because he's been cheating. Like, she's like, I've been done with this. But then Once she found out she was pregnant, she gave him another chance. And then once she released it to the word that she was pregnant, a couple days later he went and filed for divorce against her. So she's trying to make sure that he don't get none of her Cosby money, the house money. She's going to sell the house.
Mind you, all this and they haven't even been married for a year.
He better not get a goddamn thing.
They haven't even been married for a year.
Whoever the judge is, like, first of all, Keisha, you know a lot of powerful people. You need to call Bill Cosby people. Or somebody
No,
else.
she need to leave Bill Cosby and his people alone and let them tend to his business, okay?
But they're lawyers. First of all, they're lawyers.
Well, let them tend to him, okay? I don't even want to talk to Mr. Cosby right now. All the shit he's been putting me through. I have to go through laundromat in 10 damn years. I ain't have to go to Mr. Cosby in 10 years, okay? 10 years. And I let Cosby stick his finger in my butt. That's just how...
Baby. I gotta pee so bad. I'm so mad because you hit my bladder with that. I gotta pee. Wait.
No!
I'm gonna finish this. No.
Alright, hurry up and finish it.
Bitch, you hit my bladder, sister.
My goodness.
Ooh, I gotta pee, bitch. Wait, because I was not
I
ready.
hope he didn't stick his finger in her butt. She's too young for that. I don't know, he's crazy.
Way too young.
Way too young.
Way too young.
And you can't tell me Bill Cosby didn't do what he did to those women. I believe him.
Well, look, you don't see Felicia Rashad talking
Okay,
to the
you don't see
damn
none of them saying nothing no damn more.
None of them.
Because the proof is in the pudding.
Only the
and
guest
now they
stars.
know that he's actually admitted to doing some of that stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? Ooh, girl. Ooh, bitch, you know, I gotta pee so bad. I gotta finish this video. Listen, so she's getting a divorce. She says she's never cheated. She says she's never cheated. I don't think, she's not, you know what? She has always been a girl that has been sweet as pie to me. She helped so many people. She has so many charity donations, and she don't even boast about them. She has so much going on.
You let your, I just showed you, you let your works speak
For itself. She got so much going on in her life that she found a man, and now she got to go through this drama, and it's sad to see. Because now she's going to be a single mother, and that's not a life that you thought that she would have, especially working with someone like Felicia Rashad and Bill Cosby. And like, she's always been a quiet girl. You haven't really heard anything from her. And let's be honest, you ain't never see her get in trouble for a goddamn thing. But she's getting in trouble for fucking with the wrong damn man.
Yeah.
Stay away from these reality TV niggas. Because if they treated their women like shit on TV and they got divorced, then they ain't gonna treat you no better. They ain't gonna treat you no better. She should have stayed with Tigger, in my opinion. Like, I don't know nothing about him, but he always seemed to be a nice guy. You don't never hear about him getting in trouble. You don't hear about him fighting nobody. You don't hear shit about Tigger except for him being on the radio in Atlanta, and that's what he do. So she should have stayed with him. I don't know women I think Ed would treat her better. Because I think we all took a little with a grain of salt that she was dating him and getting married to him. Then we found out that she got married to him. Like, Keisha, what the fuck happened? Now you gotta be a single mom, but you know what? This ain't gonna do nothing but make you strong. This is gonna make you a stronger woman than what you already are. And you ain't got to get on nobody's camera and cry about a motherfucking man and how he did you.
I'm not gonna shed
Keisha, you are way stronger than that. And first of all, you shouldn't even got on TV and talked about anything. You shouldn't have talked about what happened. You know you ain't out there cheating. We know you ain't got to be one out there taking no goddamn paternity test. What makes you think that we want to know that you taking a paternity test like you on Maury? You are way better than the bitches that be on Maury. A paternity test, that's not a question. That's not a question. You tried it. You should be like, it's 6 months. Come on now. 6 months. The manager right walking.
My Tina knows more right now. I should have left you because Tina knows that.
Then what are the lyrics?
Society song. Tina! First of all, back up from the camera. I love Tina Knows on Instagram. Please follow Tina Knows on Instagram.
There must have been an angel by my side.
Beyonce, come get your mom and take her phone. Because Tina Knows posts anything.
Look at
and she
this.
lets you know, this is me.
It's the color of love. No, first of all, let me tell you something about Miss Tina. That is someone I want to have a drink with. Miss Tina knows.
She will.
Or if anybody in Beyonce's
I think at one point you were saying Matthew, but now that you've gotten a whiff of her.
Not Matthew, was it Frank? I do want to drink with him too. Bitch, all three of us, bitch, we could get rid of you and we could all just have
because he offered me a drink when he said the Barclays with
she don't drink.
I said, I don't drink. He said, you don't drink. Then what are you doing up here?
You know what, man?
You invited me up here.
That's how I felt when I met Cameron, who also is Random Structure TV, who do the PETTTY videos and the Petty Watt Brothers and Sharkeisha. I was like, you don't drink. You at the club and you not. I felt really bad because I was already drinking. It's like, what the fuck?
You know, alcohol, depending on what it is, it just has a really bad taste. Like it leaves a bad.
You
taste
need a
in my
fruity
mouth.
drink.
Yeah, a fruity drink will help me. But anything straight, like a hard brown straight,
no, that's not even.
Or even anything clear, like it just gives me that.
You need it to be more like Fruity Pebbles than alcohol.
Than somebody's grandfather, 211.
Bitch,
can you imagine giving somebody 211?
You don't need that.
I would wake up and not know where I was at.
Baby, you be at church still.
I would still be at church, sitting on somebody's bedroom floor talking about I'm at church. Where's the collection?
Where's the love?
211.
I don't know.
Silver can.
I ain't drinking
this
that.
guy he used to drink, and he was an older guy too. He used to drink that out the can. 211. Kevin.
I don't drink them 211s. I'll tell you what I do drink. I drink
Who
Corona.
would pick you up if you drunk that? Because I'm not picking your big ass up.
No, bitch, I pick people up. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about if you drunk a 211.
I don't drink that. Now, bitch, people be trying to like, oh, Kevin, share. I be like, look, first thing to do is leave me alone. I'm gonna get it together.
Still, high gravity still
reserved. You know what? I don't like when people drink old fucking English.
Can you imagine somebody put this in a glass and gave it to you to drink, and you drink and you didn't know?
And Coke 45. Bitch, y'all still drink Coke 45?
Or Sister Mayellas?
I don't know that, bitch. What the fuck? Who that? How old is them people in your family, bitch? I know your mom's the youngest girl. They drinking anything these days. Bitch, and don't you ever drink Jacqueline. That is the worst alcohol ever. Alcohol is on the bottom shelf, and you can get a liter of it for about $5. That's when you know you need to stay away from that liquor.
That liquor.
Baby. Now, I remember one time, I called myself doing a VIP, right? And they had a drink called Taka. It's either called Taka's or Taka. They got me fucked up. Next thing I know, my stomach was like, what's going on?
What's happening?
I said, I need to get out of here because I'm going to throw up. They took me outside and I was the exorcist bitch. Like, what the fuck did y'all... Takas, then I found out that Takas is the Jackman's of the South, bitch. It is the cheapest alcoholic drink you can buy. And I have the nerve to buy that for the VIP thinking I'm buying bottles, bitch.
Who bought it for you?
I bought it.
Who told you to buy it?
Courtney. At that time, he was
Did he know?
Revolution.
Did he know that it was like that?
I didn't know.
Well, maybe he... Is it beer or liquor?
It's liquor.
It's Jacqueline's.
You know how we sell Jacqueline's, JQ.
I don't know nothing about that because I don't drink.
And then Jacqueline's got the nerve to have flavored vodka, and these kids be drinking it. Like, Jacqueline's is the bottom shelf liquor that will get you fucked up. That's why they be out there fighting. Like, I be like, no, because she said, like, bitch,
no, because she slept with my man. You don't even have a man.
Oh,
so how'd you sleep with him?
Hey, having a drink that strong make you think you had a man, maybe. But look, we gonna go.
Yeah, we gonna definitely.
Don't nobody bring Jacqueline's attackers to the block party, okay? Because I don't wanna. No, don't bring that. Bring the good shit. Okay, you gonna have a little drink with me at the black party, bitch. Block party. I got to get these names together. You gonna have a drink? It's gonna be a Jolly Rancher. You could drink a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, I've had the Jolly Rancher before. That's good.
Yeah, he said some Jolly Rancher.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I swallowed every piece of Jolly Ranchers that I've ever encounter.
No matter how sticky it was, huh?
Well, because you know you can't get it on your fingers. If you do, then you get it on your fingers and you touch something, it'll really be sticky.
First of all, don't you ever... I can't say that on camera. You don't put nothing in your hand. You're supposed to... I can't really motion.
No, when you take it out the wrapper and then you
put your mouth on it.
Well, how are you gonna get it out the wrapper? You're supposed to take it, grab it with your hand.
You figure it
Or
out.
your fingers. Your fingers, not your hand. The Jolly Ranchers, the tart ones that you take and you go.
See,
bitch, if you don't get that, I don't play up away from me.
Don't play no games.
Change for me, son. No, I don't get no change for you.
Baby, how much you think they made downtown this week?
Let me tell you something.
Because you know they got coins.
Let me tell you
some
something.
delegates.
I ain't never seen this many Secret Service men in my life, okay? I was as happy as a faggot in Boys Town. I couldn't believe it, okay? I said, ooh.
You use that word on our house?
I can use it.
Y'all have a great and safe weekend.
And take a little time to
enjoy the view. Woo! We'll see y'all in August.
Oh, child.